One thing I do want to say, Monty, I love that. I love that we're talking about a bouncer, right? Um, I think another part that kind of gets missed when we're talking about um, the element of the bouncer, the divine bouncer, right? Why he had that the cherub there. It wasn't just so you mentioned that it was protecting and making sure everything was right, right? But there's also if what would happen if it got in, right? If that nightmare situation, right? We think about all the situations from Pulse nightclub to other places where a threat entered the facility. It turns into a national tragedy. It would have been a global tragedy. Sin would have reigned forever. Everything would have been undone. You want to talk about undoneness? It would have been like one of those uncooked bakery goods that because you took it out too early, it just collapsed in on itself. If sin were allowed to run rampant in the garden, it would have had access to eternal life and it would have reigned forever. And so, a part of that protection, a part of that security, a part of those divine bouncers, those cherubim, were also to protect all of God's creation. It was the only mechanism left to, and then his removal of it was the only mechanism to prevent sin from reigning forever.